Jay, it's casual. Lock, double-edged sword. Got double-edged horse. They'll love you, then they'll hate you. What the fuck for? Baby, stand down.
Yo. What's up, guys? My name's D-Rage. I'm a music producer from Bay City, Michigan. I'm here with my co-host.
This is Wonder. This is episode 9 of Rage Radio. I'm excited about this one. You know, if you're a new returning
lost
guest,
the water.
thanks for coming back. If you're a new viewer, give us a like, share, and comment. The link to all of our social medias will be in the description below. Mm-hmm. We're also now on iTunes, so you guys can go ahead and give us a follow on the podcast app if you're an iOS user and type in Rage Radio, and we'll be there. Just give us a shout out. Let us know how we're doing, guys.
Yeah, so basically, really, this show highlights, like I said before, business people, anybody that's a creative, does any type of music, like all three of us do today. We actually have 3 producers today. So again, your second time doing this. I'm actually really liking it. So basically, I mean, if you fit into that entrepreneur category, we should have you on the show. We're kind of gathering all of them from around the Michigan area and bringing them in one spot.
I mean, obviously we've been doing it more from the Tri-City area.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we want to not branch out to other areas too. So if you're viewing this somewhere else, if you can't make it here, then I'm sure there's a way we can go ahead and get a little video or phone call interview in. Just to let you guys know that, we're here to basically promote and showcase your talents. We're talk about it.
I mean, we got a couple of people from California, and what was the other one? I think, where's John? No, John's from California.
Well, he's from Midland.
I mean, he lives in California. Yeah, that'd be a phone-in call. We want to get in. We know my friend Javon Marshall, we want to get on here for sure. He lives in Phoenix right now, but we'll get him on here. So, like I said, we have 3 producers with us today. We have my friend 808's and Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
Introduce himself.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
I go by 808's and Heartbreaks. I've been making beats for a while. I met this guy a while ago. Got me really on the scene a little bit. Yeah, man. I just been really kicking it out. Really kicking out some slappers. It's really been picking up the last year or two.
Really, though?
Yeah, a lot of people have been really gravitating towards, I guess, the movement. I guess, like, the sound we're really trying to polish off, like that Midwest, like Mid-Michigan, like that kind of sound. And it's kind of been paying off, I guess. A lot, actually.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
The supply is, we can't keep a supply. It's like everybody wants everything. It's like you can't keep anything. I haven't even finished something and it's already wanted. Somebody wants it already.
Yeah.
So,
that's
good. But I'm
sending samples of beats, like quick ideas to people. I think you do the same thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
I do that all the time.
But a lot of times, like, I gotta quit putting stuff on, like, social media because people be like, all right, I want that right now. Or can I be the first one to have that? I'm like, all right, yeah. So I can't put anything like, really on social media anymore. Like,
no,
right.
I think I have more like ideas on my computer and all my hard drives than like real beats.
That's how I got
like full beats.
100 ideals or 100 new joints or whatever I name it. I just gotta, finish them and all that. But I'm like, I feel you on that.
Right.
They're like hotcakes. They want them.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as I got it, people already want it.
Right. So real quick, just because we're actually to the weekend of the show, we have a hip hop showcase this weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday. It starts at 9. Doors open at usually around 9:30. Show's getting on at 10. I'll
be there, of course.
Yes.
Of course, I'll be there. I have some beats on there, of course. Some people.
Yeah.
People around the area.
That's cool to hear your beats live, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
I like that.
Yeah, it's cool to send them out to people like around Michigan and stuff and around the area. And then you go to the bar and you can see people getting live to it.
Like on the,
the big ass speakers. I can hear my shit and see. It's funny. I can hear it and be like, oh, I should change this a little bit. Or this right here.
Like, does my 808 hit live?
Right.
Yeah,
it does.
If my shit ain't like, if my shit is like off a little bit, I'm like, oh fuck.
But it's cool,
you
man.
Hear it.
It's cool as an artist to see obviously other people like feel your shit too, but like see the artist really feel your beat, and because he feels it so much, so does everybody else.
Yeah.
And I think that's key to having successful shit. Getting your stuff moving.
So you got some. Not to mean to cut you off.
No, you're good, bro.
You got some songs with Rare Jordan.
Yeah, I got a few with Rare Jordan. Yeah, he was on the show. Here. I got a few with him right now. He just dropped a mixtape about a month ago. Go check that out on SoundCloud. My man, shouts out. Me and him been doing this for a minute.
Your song's kind of doing numbers too.
Yeah,
as
man.
Far as on SoundCloud.
We're getting numbers too. That's the thing. Like, that's the key, is to get like authentic numbers. Like, that's kind of the goal right now, is to get real listens, not like none of that bougie bullshit, fake numbers and shit. Like, to get real quality listens, people saying this shit's dope. Like, we want to listen to it, we fuck with it, And can I swear?
You're good.
Okay,
yeah,
bet.
no worries.
Okay, bet, yeah. But that's that's what it's weird. That's what we want at the end of the day, That's just hopefully gonna pay our bills, pay off these goddamn student loans.
I know, dude. Shouts out, not shout out, shoot, no, not loans. Fuck studio, no, fuck that. No, I think hearing your shit live is just like there's like a different aspect to it. You know what I mean? It's like I love it. I love hearing my beats live. As far as
like seeing my homies just on my shit live. You know, just the whole atmosphere is just fire. You know?
Like I made that on my laptop, and now there's like 200 people hearing my shit. I like that.
Nah, I like getting feedback from like other places. Like there's people from on SoundCloud, from anywhere, on Twitter or whatever, from Arizona or California, and be like, oh, dude, this is dope. Like, I like this a lot. Right. You know, because I remember being that way too, being like, oh, this is so crazy. And then I pull them up, and they, they're only doing 200 numbers or 300, 400. So I'm like, wow, this dude doesn't have no plays at all. So it's kind of cool.
It just kind of shows you, though. You just got to stay on your grind.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just stay on your grind.
Yeah, a lot of producers that you might look up to are like, oh, their shit's super hard or whatever, but they're in the
like, you had to start somewhere. Like, honestly, you had to pick it up one day, right? And that was the thing, man. As soon as I picked it up, it was like really hard to put down.
There's a lot of beat makers.
Yeah, honestly,
there's a lot.
There's a lot of beat makers.
Dude, I realize every day how many more people are like making beats.
Well, how many are making quality beats? Everybody's like, I put out 30, 40 beats today. Yeah, but are you putting out quality beats? I'd rather put out 2 or 3 in a day that are like really, really good, and I know they're good. And 80-90% of people who listen to them will be like, this is fucking killer. Rather than just pushing out bullshit. I'd rather, spend quality time. And I think that's what kind of sets me apart from a lot of people is I take my time and make quality beats. I make quality shit. Like, I don't, I think ASAP Rocky kind of brought this back as far as like taking your time with art and making sure artwork is artwork. You take your time on it. I think a lot of artists now, they're pushed by contracts and etc. to put something out by a certain date, and they put out a lot of trash. And I think it's better to a lot of people do it, and a lot of big names do it. And I think it's cool to just take your time and this is my piece of art. It's gonna sound right. It's gonna sound rather than just trying to get something out because somebody wants it or. You're trying to push out numbers for some clout points or whatever.
Vincent was telling us, we had the pleasure of obviously being in contact with Vincent, who's been through a lot in the music industry as far as seeing stuff, and he was telling us that Dr. Dre doesn't, he's not like I made 80 beats today kind of guy. He's like, I made 8 beats this year, but they are all platinum hits.
Exactly, and that's how I feel about my beats too.
Yeah,
like, I'm like, this is crazy. I feel it. Like, obviously, if you make your own music, you should feel it. But I'm like, this is crazy. I want people to hear this. Right. And I think that's key to it.
I like that.
I guess I would like what I want to know a little bit though, because like I don't make trap beats. I know you do.
Right.
You enjoy it.
Absolutely.
I think they're fire.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's not what I'm into, but just let me know like your workflow as far as like. When you get into the studio and you're making it be like, what are you doing? Are you hitting the kicks first? The high?
Well, like my first thing is like my mood. Like I gotta have a big mood when I go in the studio. Like I gotta like kind of already have like that. Like I kind of had like that feel in that flow. I can't go in pissed off. I can't go in like no. I gotta go in like all right. But like I always kind of start off with like a little melody or something kind of trappy, something kind of catchy, And then I always
like a bell or like a something.
Not like a bell. Like
I don't know. Like I don't make trap beats.
Yeah. I'm on like I like the sad flutes and like the trippy shit. I like I'm on like a Little Peep kick right now. I mean, I don't know if there's any Little Peep fans. R.I.P. though, but like I like that really trappy. It's like really distorted, really slow, like chopped up, like really airy, like really kind of scary, and like not scary, but like kind of sad a little bit. But
I see what you're saying.
But like I kind of just go with like with kind of like a feel, and then I kind of start with some hats, some simple stuff, and I kind of just build from it,
So okay,
right.
My only question then from stemming off from that then, okay, so like obviously there's a new Lil out like once a week, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying? And whatever, shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? Because like hip hop changes, and
week to week.
You can't
month to month.
You can't be mad at somebody making some money, right?
No,
But you as a producer, since we're 3 producers here,
right? And very different. Not to mention, all 3 are very different styles.
Yeah, and
like,
but how do you differentiate you being a producer that someone's gonna be like, all right, I'll Lil Pump wants this beat from, instead of what's his name, Big Head.
Yeah.
I want the 808's and Heartbreak. I don't want, like what makes you pop.
Right. I think one thing universally everybody says like, dude, your shit slams. Like my 808's like, that's my name. Like my shit really slams. So like, but my shit is like it's on time and it makes sense. Like everything is like, it sounds crazy, but like music is like math. Like your shit has to add up. If it don't add up, people are gonna notice. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Right, and it really does. So it just has to sound right. It has to sound right. It has to be subtle enough, but still stand out. But it's just
some that's what I'm trying to get at. Something
Right.
that's so known as far as like trap hip hop. What does it make a producer that is another trap producer different? And
Right.
I guess it's your 808's or something.
Right. Well, the only way I can do it is like it's like every producer really has a different style, and mine's really raw 808s. I got slamming snares, and my shit is on point, and it's like right in your face, and it's really upbeat and it's high tempo. But at the same time, I have beats that are really slow, they're really chopped down, they're really like get in like your feels kind of stuff, like they're really old school Motown, old stuff chopped up, you know. So, but what I'm saying is like certain producers have certain sounds. Like Lil Peep's producer is like all rock and roll. Like nobody does rock and roll trap. Like you know his shit when you hear it.
Right,
you know when you hear Metro Boomin, you know his shit beside his tag. Like, but like other than that, like you know his beats. Like you know these people.
They know their sound.
Right, and that's kind of what I want. It's like I want people when they hear like my bass lines, they're like, oh, that sounds like a beat by 808's and Heartbreaks. That sounds like that's by him. Or like when they hear like my chords and my melodies, I want to be like that sounds like him. Oh, I recognize those snares. I kind of want that recognition. You know, but that's all I really want. I just want to be able to be different. But I think what does stand me apart is definitely my 808s and my snares. Like they're really punchy. They're really in your face. Like
I love snares, by the way.
Right. But I like them like distorted and like right in your face. Like I like them like.
If I don't have a hard
strong punching,
shit, like
right,
bro, like it's not me.
Right,
it's not me. Snare. Like there's always a snappy ass snare in every one of my beats.
Yeah.
I think
I'm saying I don't know where that came from either. Like me wanting to make slamming ass 808s. Like I don't know.
Hard ass 808s in your beats. You got a crazy ass drum pattern.
Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah, your drum patterns are just so bouncy and groovy.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know. Like
agree.
So I've been playing drums for a long time. Yeah, that's what I was just about to get started saying was like my thing is just drums. Like I really like making drums a lot, and that's like my favorite part of all my beats is putting drums in it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the time I'll sit there and make like melodies around like a sample and keep the sample in there a lot of the time in the beat. But like when I get around to like making the drums on top of like this melody I made, I'm like seriously like excited.
That's why I like.
This is fun.
I like working with you because like everything is like all the time signatures are just hitting. Like not every producer has the luxury to be able to like learn how to do all that prior to the starting making beats, but like coming from the drummer perspective, you're already on key, tempo,
for sure
you can find the tempo of a song in a second, like just
like that's what it's funny that you say that because when I first like got in contact with 808, he hit me up on Instagram and like I remember one of the first things you said to me was like my timing, I think you said, is like
it's crazy. It's on
point. And it was cool because like I've just been around people that play drums and their timing was crazy. So it was just like the guy that taught me how to play drums, his timing is stupid. So like
I gotta make this point too. Like I never really met anybody that like had FL Studios. I never really grew up around anybody that like that made beats or like I grew up around musical people for sure, but like not anybody that was really into like computers and like putting together like beats and stuff. So I was kind of on my own for like a long time, like making beats, like, and like that's frustrating if you're not around anybody that does like what you're trying to do. Like it makes it like 10 times way more difficult to be able to learn how to do something new. So when me and him got in contact, it kind of just like kind of took off as far as like being able to collaborate and put together good shit. And I can FaceTime him like almost any hour of the day and be like, yo, how did you do that? I can't remember how to, et cetera, et cetera. So like having somebody to be able to reach out to, or somebody that speaks the language, FL language, you know what I'm saying? If you use FL, you know what I'm saying? But like having that is key for sure. Like I didn't have that for a while.
And not to mention, I would say too, like not having the same like-minded personnel.
Right. He could have been totally different style,
Or
right.
that, and on top of that is like you can get some feedback. Like I don't have friends that make beats.
Yeah, we're totally honest with each other. That's like why we have a good friendship too, because we're really honest with each other. Like, yo, that I don't like that. And I'd be like, all right, I respect that.
For sure.
And he'll tell me like, nope, I don't like that either. I'm like, okay,
for sure.
That's the only way we're gonna get better as producers.
Right.
Sound different in any kind of way.
Yeah.
What I'm saying? And a lot of times we have our biases in our own ears. Like, oh, this shit is hard. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Right.
I took the time out to put this together. Like, it's
right.
hard.
One thing I've learned, I think I heard Illmind say this, who Illmind's actually one of my favorite also podcasters. He has a podcast called Blap Chat. out of New York. Shout out him. I actually listened to it a lot, but he had said really that like if your timing and like your sense of motivation, as far as not timing in a song, but timing is like when you should be doing things, and during the day, if it's not like in a certain pattern, I guess, as far as making music, like if you make music in the morning, you should be making music in the morning a lot.
Right, I agree.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
I got a pattern for sure.
Yeah, so like I thought that was super interesting as far as like motivation. Like no one's really talked about like when to make music, because I'm not motivated at all. Like when it gets super late in the day, like 2 a.m, midnight even, like I'm not in the mood to make beats at all.
Yeah, that's why I'm like in my shit.
Always. Is it really?
Yeah, I'm a night owl too.
It varies for me. Like I go from like I don't make morning beats because one, like I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying?
I like that shit though.
I think I make one morning beat. 2, like it's just like I'm already up. I'm ready to, like, you know what I'm saying, be active or whatever, you know, during the day. Like I'm ready to make beats, but I'm more like him. Like it's more usually like on some wild hours of the night type shit.
Yeah,
I'm up late.
my brain gets all weird, and I start making funky rhythms, making funky beats.
For sure.
I get all weird, and then I don't sleep, and then like when I don't sleep, I get even weirder and make even creepier shit. So it's like,
for sure,
it kind of works. It sounds
Yeah.
weird, but like it's a good mixture. It's like artists, like, you know how I say like all artists are kind of crazy in some way. Like I get kind of like, it's weird, man. Like I'll literally like, I won't even look at the clock for like, and 3 hours will pass, and I'm like, what just happened? Like I won't get up, I won't drink, I'll barely blink, and like yeah, it becomes very obsessive, very obsessive. Definitely.
I love making beats at the end of the day. You know what
For
I'm saying?
sure.
You just lock in, like, and just making a beat.
Yeah.
Crazy to me, and then you put it together, and you send it out if it's hard, or send it out regardless, and then someone comes back with a whole different.
Right.
How many trash beats you got on your hard drive right now? Yeah.
Probably like 20.
20 trash. Like you would never send them.
Yeah, 20.
Maybe like 4 or 5, maybe.
4 or 5.
I try to make good
shit.
Maybe more than that. Probably more than that. I'm lying.
I probably got 70, 80 ideas that are garbage.
That's
like sitting on my shit.
But think you gotta have 70, 80 garbage ideas for one good idea. You
right.
know? And that's real. That's real, because like that's as real as it comes. But like, I think I was just kind of off topic, but like as far as like a producer, like I think like one of the biggest tools and the biggest gratifying thing that you can do is be able to hear something like in your head and be able to put it physically into the air, like be able to physically put it to speakers, you know. Like I can hear this in my head, I can I can do this. I think you know, I can do this, and you can put it right to it, and it sounds just like you had in your head, you know. I think that's like one of the most satisfying things. Like you know, it's
I've only done that a handful of times.
But dude, it gets easier and easier,
so
dude.
Much better.
It does.
It's like, oh, I
it does.
Had an idea and concept for this beat, and this is exactly how it
right.
sounds. And you're like, I did that.
Right. It's just like a guitarist being able to put that to his fingers, you know, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're putting it to computer and be able to hear that sound. We're trying to make that certain sound. And I think that's what, you know, distinguishes some producers, you know, is that like who has that good ear? Like I always knew growing up I had a good ear for music. Like I knew like I just knew that I had that ear for it, but I didn't know how to utilize it, you know?
I agree.
And then now once I started fucking around with beats, it kind of became kind of a key. It kind of opened the door a little bit, because I was kind of making some funky shit. Right? You know, I am making funky shit, you know?
I'm just super picky about like, as far as like making beats, and then when I listen to music, like I listen to a lot of like mainstream kind of stuff that like just came out, like Ray Shremmer type stuff, like really mainstream. But like, there's just something about like my ear, like I'll like a super mainstream song like that, and then the next song will come out that's super mainstream by another mainstream artist, and I'll hate it. Like I'm all about, I guess, diversity is really my thing. You know what I mean? Like I love all underground music, a lot of underground music as well. But the mainstream, for some reason, I'm always like coming back to like making like, not making, but listening to mainstream music and then making shit that has nothing to do with mainstream.
When I listen to mainstream music or whatever, like I'm always like, I could have probably done that beat.
It's a lot of easy stuff.
I'm the opposite, bro.
Like.
I'm the opposite, because
really?
like the way I see it is like mainstream for me is like, it seems kind of ridiculous, but it's kind of like out of reach. But like SoundCloud, like they had that SoundCloud has a sound. Like everybody can agree that SoundCloud has a sound, and I fucking like that sound. I like that trap ass, hard in your face. Think about how many motherfuckers have come up from SoundCloud. Like, I mean, like you came
a lot actually.
XXX, he's got 3 platinum albums or whatever. You know, don't quote me, but like, you know, him, Tekashi 6ix9ine, like I'm saying, I like that sound, like, and I'm not saying I'm trying to recreate that sound, but that's what I'm influenced by. I'm influenced by those hard knocking 808's, those traps, those stops. Like I really like those dirty South producers, like Ronnie J, like he goes crazy, like you know, I don't even know where to start, but I mean, I just kind of like influenced by like that really SoundCloud.
I
For
can't
sure.
sit up here and say I don't like and love those producers.
I do. I do.
Because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, like, to be able to make something so hard and in your face it's incredible. And
Like to me, it's like that feeling of going 0 to 100 like that quick, and you can put that right in front of somebody like that to me is like.
I guarantee you, every time you make a hard ass beat, you standing up on your feet.
Oh, dude, and you better believe in my room, dude. If you had a videotape of me getting down in my room, like I really feel that shit. Like when I'm producing.
How many times are you standing up on your feet when you're making something kind of like chill though? Not that many times, probably.
No, not that many
But
times.
if it's good, I mean, you might stand up, but like that's just how I feel. I'm not always trying to be in somebody's face with a beat, but I put my little thing on it. But my thing is that coming in as a producer, there's so many, you know what I'm saying, and this music is recreated. You know what I'm saying. There's sounds that are sampled. There's sounds that are you're downloading people's sound packs that use their certain kicks. You know what I'm saying? So like
Splice now too.
Like and
Splice is insane for music production.
That's not even cheating though. Like,
But how many songs have you heard like that you've heard and you have that sample or you have that kick or you have that snare? I've heard so many songs where like I mean Drake songs like et cetera by these producers and they all have these packs or etc. You black how you get them somewhere on the.
You know why? I think they're all friends. To be honest, like
who cares? I'm just saying, but like it all gets recycled is the point. Like all those sounds, everything, it does get recycled. Like music is music. Think about it. Everybody, you wouldn't get that idea from somebody else if you weren't like influenced by that. Like
for sure,
that's how ideas are passed on. Like you see that and you kind of want to copy or imitate that. Like
product of your environment.
That's why my music is so low and lo-fi because like the producers I like are that's what they are.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same breath, I'm always feeling like I'm like a 40. And I'm not out here listening to music. I'm not out here knowing what the newest song is. I don't even have anything hardly new on my phone and I got Apple Music. And it's not because I think they're trash or I think I don't like their style. It's just because I'm so locked into trying to create my own sound.
Right.
Like why can't I be the next Kanye that does this crazy shit with all the samples, but I do it somehow my way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel.
I agree.
I'm okay with that if my beats aren't coming out constantly all the time.
Yeah. And off of that, like I mean I'm kinda opposite in the same way that I like to pick apart beats. Like now that I've been producing beats for so long that like I can kinda hear a beat and think in my head and put it where it needs to be in the software and like how it sound where and what. Like I can do that. And I think that being able to do that, oh man, I just fucking lost track where we were going, fuck.
No, you're talking about being able to put the part of the beat where it needs to
be.
Like what were you saying before that though?
Me, I was saying like how I want to be able to create my sound as far as not.
Oh yeah. What I was saying, And what I was saying because I can I can pull beats apart and songs and see how they're created. I like to be able to hear songs and be able to see how it was put together, so that way I can imitate it. I can hear a hi-hat and be like, oh, that was fucking sweet. How did he do that? I can think in my head and see it in the program, So in that kind of way, I kind of like that because I get ideas from stuff. Like I'll hear like a big head beat or like crazy. It sounds like Lil Pump, bro. I think like he's got the craziest, hardest beats, And like I'll kind of hear those and I can think and see where the timing goes and like where those, where that goes. So at the same time, I'm kind of like, I do like hearing that because it keeps my ideas going. It keeps that electricity, buzzing in my head. Like it keeps that, that motor running. Because if I'm not hearing anything, I'm not getting any input. So like for me, I can't put any output.
Yeah. Would you say any of the traveling you've done has influenced your music as well?
Yeah, I travel quite a bit. But like I went to Europe this summer and like I kind of took a break from making beats, obviously, and I was gone for like a month and a couple of days or whatever. But like that whole time, it was a good break for me. Like obviously, like I missed, like I wanted to bring my laptop and make beats the whole time. But the whole time, like I was just kind of inspired by like everything around me. Like it was cool to be able to like stop and hear and listen to everything and like really be in the moment and not be so worried about like I'm trying to get this down, I'm trying to do this. So like having that break was really, really, really good. And when I came back, I just had a clearer mind and I kind of like went even harder. And I just kind of I just had the sounds were clear in my head. If that makes any sense. Like it was easier to put things to paper and I was way more motivated.
A lot of people that travel to other countries seem to come back with like different ways of listening to music, I guess. Or
And I definitely was influenced by a lot, man. I was in Spain for a while and I seen hella salsa dancing and like they have just a different kind of type of rhythm over there. It's very like dum 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 dum. It's very like repetitive and like you're still influenced by that, and ours is not like that at all.
But there's something that you can honestly emulate in that.
Right, and I'm still influenced that because I was there I'm hearing that shit all day, But yeah, absolutely, and I'm excited to travel again this summer. But like, I want to be able to travel and make beats at the same time, and travel and get paid to make beats at the same time. Like that's the dream. That's the goal, obviously.
We talked about that, didn't we?
We talked about that with Rare, about how he comes, you know, he's in Chicago, you know, or whatever, coming back home from visiting out there in Chicago, how he feels. Does he feel like?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah,
I feel like a little dot, or how do you know what I mean?
Dude, I gotta brag though real quick. In the last year, dude, I've been to like New Orleans, Dublin. I went to Barcelona. I went to Madrid. Like I went like North Carolina. Like everywhere down. So like I did the loop for real, and it's definitely revitalizing for your brain.
Think about doing the loop when you got some bread.
Yeah, I know. Right. That's what I want.
Think about that.
I want to be able to make beats on a private jet.
Right. Well,
That's what I want.
I mean, we talked about the aspect of like going somewhere because like you're like paid to go there, or like you're doing music there versus like you're going there and just having like a vacation. Right. And making beats, like it's not the same. Like I feel like if the vibe, like if I was to be flown out to LA, live in this nice condo, just be making beats and doing nothing else and like not worrying about like regular day shit. Like I have to go to school tomorrow and shit like that. Right. Yeah. Like I have class in the morning. Like I feel like that would just be like a different vibe as far as getting my emotions out on these beats and this music.
Feel like you're not as pressed for time.
Yeah, but you know
at all.
But like it's kind of crazy. On the opposite side is this as well. Like when I have papers due and I have shit I have to do, I make the best beats. I am not kidding you. When I'm crunched for time and I have shit I have to do, like I'm not kidding you. I make the fucking best beats. I don't know what it is, but like
you got a sense of
adrenaline.
Yeah. It's like I want to do anything but do homework. So I'm gonna kick this beat out. No, I need one more hour, and like it's just so crazy dope. And I can't put it down, and then I get a C on my paper, but it's all good because
you're like I got like 5
C's get degrees, baby. Yeah.
And shout out to you though, real quick.
Yep.
You are about to graduate.
Yep. Next month. Yep.
Next month. So.
Yep.
Shout out being smart.
Yeah, I graduated. That's cool.
I'm next.
Yeah, I'm at a very pivotal point in my life right now.
But you did it, and you stayed focused.
Yeah.
In school.
Good looks, fam.
You know what I'm saying? And you're still doing what you will love and what you want to do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. You got something to back yourself up on.
Yeah. You know, obviously. Like I want this to take off a little more. Like it's picked up a little bit in the last year, but I want it to really take off for the next year. And obviously, the work ethic has to come with it. I know that, and I was like, I
just feel like you gotta stay, grounded.
Yeah, I still gotta stay grounded. I gotta not be homeless.
Yeah, don't get yourself out here. Bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, homeless and 3 baby mamas and tell them I'm gonna be 32 and still trying to come up. No.
I mean, how does it feel to be? Because there's a lot of people. It's crazy because like when you're making music young or doing anything like being an entrepreneur and anything, young. And if you are going to school, like this is kind of you're kind of in the time that a lot of people are in, and maybe they feel the same way as like, should I do this? Should I follow my passion, or should I like
I feel like that's a lot
corporate world, or like how are you feeling about
honestly,
it?
Like I gotta be real. I'm terrified of having a 9 to 5. I can't sit still. Yeah. Like there's only a few things that gets me to sit still, and sitting at a desk is not one of them. Like,
unless it's a producer desk.
Yeah, let's just producer desk. Like, unless I'm making beats. Like, other than that, I cannot sit still to save my life because I have to be stimulated, and I can't. I'm terrified of the corporate world. I really, really am. Unless I find something I really, really love. I have good stuff lined up, good internships and stuff. But I'd rather be doing what I love. Rather than making somebody else money, I'd be rather worried about making me money.
This way, though, that's a hustle for you to get where you need to go.
Right, and exactly, and
that's a blessing.
Right, and I'm using that right now because I know, like I said, I'm at a pivotal point in my life right now. It's like you either gotta you gotta pick it up or you gotta drop it, kind of thing. Like you either gotta do it or you gotta not do it. Yep. So I kind of been on that grind. So I'm just kind of trying to get it moving.
You gotta give everything you can to not distract you from where you want. But what you're trying, what I'm saying, as far as your job, to give everything you can for that to keep your job secure.
Yeah, but look at J. Cole, man. J. Cole, man, he went and got graduated and he got his job and everything. Did everything. Had a family. He's still putting out platinum records.
Exactly.
Shouts out to him, man. Crazy.
I think you'll get there, bro.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. I think it's crazy because I think like it's crazy because like the beats I really don't like are like throwaways or whatever. Those are the ones that do numbers, man. Like I think one of those is gonna blow up or do something crazy, and obviously like we all hope.
And then not to mention our boys and shit that we record, they're getting better too.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Like, what's crazy?
It's picked up so much.
Like everyone's playing their part. I feel like that they're supposed to be playing. Like we're doing our part as far as getting better and getting more knowledgeable and being where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the rappers are going to different studios. They're getting with their producers.
Dude, the mixing is. I gotta shout out a couple of cats, man. Like
Rare's one of them.
Yeah, Rare's one of them. I mean,
going
Ass
down
Ketchum too. Shout out him.
I just told Rare the other day that like I applaud him for going to get his shit like mixed, like at a studio. Like maybe it's not $1 million studio, but he's going out of his way to make it sound
Going
like
3
it's,
hours out of his way.
yeah, like make it sound like it's not a demo.
Here, he's going to any spot, which is here. He's going over to Ann Arbor, then he goes on to CMU.
Right.
So I'm saying
To get good quality
moving.
shit though.
Yeah.
So
it's moving all throughout the week.
I think that's just how it needs to be. Like if you can't get a whole setup in your house or anything like that, an in-home studio, like you move around, like try out studios. You know what I mean? Like
because all we gotta do is send them the MP, the wave.
it makes us sound good. It makes us sound good, honestly.
Exactly. We don't. We're here to. I mean, obviously, I want to be able to be an engineer and be all hands on deck. But that shit is so fucking frustrating.
Well, like his thing is like I know my lane. Like I know my role too. Like
to me, I don't know what I'm doing exactly. That's probably why it's frustrating.
it's
fucking hard.
Yeah,
to make someone sound great.
Yeah.
And it's
sometimes it is.
It's your fault if it don't sound good.
I agree.
Sometimes people just suck though. They don't sound good.
It's the take. I think it is the take. If you don't have a good take, I don't think it's gonna sound good to you.
I don't understand. See, I think it's different. If you got someone that's a fucking nerd in this shit, I mean, if at least the rapper's on beat, he can just be ass or have just a dull ass voice. There's something that nerd can do to liven up that song.
That's true.
Right.
If you a good enough mixer, like you can really, really do that shit. Shouts out those guys because like I'm not that good at it. I wish I was.
Getting better.
I'm gonna stick to making beats because I'm not qualified in that area. as far as making bangers, making good quality slappers, like that people want to hear.
Yeah.
That ain't one of them.
No, it's not.
Not my area.
No. So you're graduating college, but like, what's your college experience been like? Was it enjoyable? Like
yeah, man,
crazy.
It's been crazy. It's been crazy. I've been living out here in Saginaw, Michigan, for the last 5 years. I'm a super senior here at SVSU. I'm about to graduate.
Yeah, I'm about to be done in 6 years.
Yeah. Send it, bro. Take your time, man.
You might as well enjoy it, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm originally from like the Thumb area. I don't know if you're familiar, if you're all from Michigan, but if you're from Michigan, you know that Michigan looks like a hand. I'm from the Thumb. Anyways, you know that you're from the Thumb. There ain't shit out there. There ain't a Taco Bell for 35 minutes. There's not a hospital, nothing. So like, if you think there's people making beats out there, making slappers, you're absolutely wrong because there ain't nobody. There's actually a lot of good looking girls out there. A lot.
For real?
Swear to God, a lot of good looking Mexican girls. Shouts out Mexican girls. I love Mexican girls.
Hey, he just took my shout out for the day. There you go.
Yeah, I do. There's a lot of them over there. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get to it.
They'll always have my heart.
Yeah.
But no, it's broken with my 808's.
Oh.
Yeah, before I forget to shout out Johnny Calhoun.
Yeah, man.
989 shirts, man. These are crazy.
Calhoun, I've been seeing your likes and stuff on the YouTube.
Everybody go check him out on YouTube, man.
Appreciate you, bro, for watching.
Thanks for having us here.
He's actually a Midland native watching the show. He needs to get on here.
Yeah, everybody go check him out on YouTube, man. John Calhoun, man. His shit goes crazy. It's going up, man. He's about to
know my name.
He's about to blow up. So
me and Wonder might have just popped up in the video, so go
just
check
it out.
Go catch us in it. It's a little
more of the story. Go check it out. Go get one of these T-shirts. They're crazy. They cold.
Yeah, John Calhoun's Big Cartel. Yeah,
but honestly, and I know too, like it's kind of motivating to have somebody from around here, like right close to us. It's like they fucking doing something with themselves, So like it's good to see that.
In LA, and I'm not.
I feel it's like shit. We might as well just go ahead and get ourselves as good as we can. So if they get popping, you know what I'm saying? We're not in the same position where we were last year. Not really
doing shit, right?
You know what I'm saying? Our beats are getting better. Everything's getting better.
For sure.
We can all eat.
Right.
He's at a different level than us, though.
Absolutely, man.
That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing this longer.
But it's good to have somebody. It's like, think about it. If you're playing basketball with people that aren't as good as you all the time, you're not gonna be a better basketball player. But if you're playing basketball with people that are better than you, you're gonna become a better basketball player. So like whether it's making beats, whether it's like working with rappers, photographers, whatever, work with somebody better than you. Put yourself around somebody like if you're in a room and you're the smartest person, you're in the wrong room. Like that's true.
If you're debunking people for you being better, like
that's fucking shit.
If you're the smartest one in the room, go ahead and get your ass up to the next level.
Yeah, that shit annoys me.
In the same breath, though, I gotta shout out to you, DRH, because, like I said, man, I said this I think in the first episode. You really took my beats and my music experience to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
As far as just like work production, just getting it done and just making hard shit. You know what I'm saying? And not being afraid to do it.
Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Like, definitely,
Real talk.
Same, man. Yeah, absolutely. We all had to link up. For sure.
Had to have him on the show. You know what I mean? Like this dude actually influences me a lot, bro. Like,
yeah, it's weird. Like he'll show me shit that I've never seen before. I mean, he's been in the FL studio a lot longer than I have and making beats. Like, don't get me wrong, like this man, he's the man right here making beats. Absolutely, like kudos to him. But you know, I try to, you know, have my arsenal too of things that he doesn't know, so I can teach him shit and he can keep teaching me shit. Because then we both learn and get better.
You do show me shit. Yeah.
And that's, you know,
us as producers, we shouldn't be so selfish on showing each other how to get better.
No, not at all.
We all make beats differently.
Right.
No,
You know
for real. How'd your birthday go? 23. 23?
Yeah, Jordan year, man. It's crazy. 23. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, did you ride a spaceship?
Yeah, a few times, man. I kept it chill this year, man. The last 2 years were like fucking crazy, like epic.
Let's hear it.
This year I was cool, man. I was cool with the family. Like what?
I want to give.
What does Mitch do when he's like having a good time?
What's a good night? What's an enjoyable night with 808's and Heartbreaks?
Yeah. An enjoyable night. Here's the thing, like if you ask me now that I'm 23, like an enjoyable night to me would be making beats with a beautiful woman.
Okay. Does she make beats too?
No, she's just chilling, vibing, smoking, you know. And like we got some food order. We cool at the crib. Maybe go to the bar, like chill. Like if you would have asked me this a year ago, I'd been like, I'm trying to go to the club, get fucked up. I'm trying to go to a house party, turn that motherfucker up. I'm trying to break some speakers. Like I'm trying to like blow this motherfucker out. Like I used to get down. CV's probably
I used to get down.
A legend, man.
I feel you on that.
No, but honestly, like I feel like in the last little bit, I kind of matured a little bit, like in a good way. Like I'm just more relaxed, kind of look at things differently.
Something that you're trying to, achieve.
Yeah, that too. But like I just feel like I matured a little bit. Like the things that I want are not like that I want now.
What do you want actually?
What do I want?
As far as like this music stuff, what do you want?
I want to be the only thing I really want is to be able to play off my mom's and dad's house, pay off my loans. That's it. If I can just cover that shit, like if I had one banger and it covered my student loans, my dad's student loans, I'd be like, bet, I'm set.
Say less.
But I mean, like, what I really, really want is to have an established base. Like I want one of us to come up and like the whole pyramid comes up with us. Like
I think it'll happen.
Somebody jumps up, another person jumps up, and we keep coming. We keep building that pyramid. We keep building that ladder. We keep climbing it. You know, that's what I want. I want to have a base on the internet. I want to have a YouTube channel. I want I had to have a steady revenue. You know what I'm saying?
I think our team, bro, can do it. We all fuck with each other, like,
we do.
And we're all smart. Like honestly, all of us are smart.
On each other's toes is the crazy thing.
No.
And we all want to be able to be known people as far as like well, not maybe necessarily known, but at least make money.
Right.
So,
that's what I'm saying. I think it's coming. I think as soon as one goes up, all the others will follow.
Will go. We got so many talented people in our group, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy. And it's not even just artists as far as music artists.
Right.
We got a nice ass, great film crew behind us here. Obviously at Rage Radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got people that take great pictures.
Yo.
We got great singers, rappers.
The whole. Producers. We've literally got anything you would need. Shows, live shows.
Real quick though, if I forget though, that I mean, this is just somebody I want to work with that's new. Is Ben, bro. Whatever Ben's last name is, shouts out Ben.
I think it's, dude. I apologize if I slaughter this. I think it's Ben Goddard.
Yeah, I think it is Ben Goddard.
Yeah, no, dude, amazing
he's
singer.
An upcomer, man.
Yeah, he's got a great voice. I just had him in the studio for a little bit.
Crazy, man. He's
dude,
fucking...
I wish I could just throw these songs to all our whole crowd, you know what I mean, our fan base, and just let them hear what we're making, because I have so many songs on my
dude,
on my hard drive that are that I just want the people to hear. I'm kind of.
It's good to have ammo though. It's good to have ammo. But anyways, what I'm saying is I just want to work with him next. Like if I'm gonna work with somebody new around here, I want to work with him because he's a really, really talented young kid for sure.
Right.
He can really, really sing.
Yeah.
So hopefully he gets to see that.
He's friends with another amazing rapper from the area named Notion as well.
Notion's
those two are good friends. They make some shit together. It's honestly, I feel bad for anybody that's trying to make better music than some of the people that we're in contact with.
Right.
Because it's not possible.
Right.
In a lot of cases. Right.
Definitely, Mitch. We definitely enjoyed having you on this show.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a good one.
Thanks y'all for having me.
Honestly, no, I wish it couldn't end.
Yeah. We could be sitting here talking all night. Yeah. But 808's and Heartbreaks, man. Check me out on Soundcloud. I'm gonna get better on the social media.
Have some beats You gotta send us a beat over so we can put it on the page.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I put it on the page. Y'all can
We're gonna
see
highlight them.
Y'all can feel them. But yeah, shouts out these two right here. 3 upcoming producers. 808's and Heartbreaks. D-Rage right here. My man Wonder. We out here,
We on the
man.
beat.
Yeah.
We making a name for ourselves. Let's get it.
Yep.
Come on, we out here.
All right, check
Right.
them out, y'all. This has been
Hey.
episode 9 of Rage Radio. Thanks for tuning in with us, guys, and bye.
Hey, we out here.